Hi everyone, this is Fitch the Hedgehog and very happy new year 2019. I'm here with Pennywise and as you can see he dressed up for you guys, so well, this is actually the very first thing that I would like to show you in this haul. This is actually what my pet store was selling for the pets and for Christmas. And like this they had an adorable little hood with stars and moons and also a nice fitting collar. They had them in different size and I just went to the coast and there they had still a bunch of different size left. So actually I took a little collar and a little hood for Pennywise just to dress up for the new year. For New Year's Eve actually, but I'm going to put it on midnight afterwards and I might go back just to get him a smaller hood, because apparently for him the size of the hood is a bit large. Still, it really fits the clown pretty well, so that's just sweet. Now, December has been a very busy month. I have been collecting a bunch of stuff. In a different haul, I'm gonna show you everything I collected from SpongeBob, but that's not gonna be for now because it's quite much. In this haul, I'm gonna show you what I actually received for Christmas, and also a bunch of stuff that I could collect on my way. So the very first thing, except from this nice little outfit here, that I can show you are these adorable little owl slippers. My niece got me those adorable owl slippers, and they're really soft. And in a cracker a few days ago, I just had this owl apparently, so I had a bunch of owls this year. It was just hidden in a cracker, and I thought, what a coincidence, actually going so well with the slippers. So there you go, an owl keychain and nice slippers. Well, my niece got my brother some boxer shorts, so I thought, yeah, I'm kind of lucky because that's just awkward. Imagine just her getting me some underwear. That would be just so weird. But still, they're really well made. I really like them, so that's just so sweet. She has very creative ideas, I must say, and it's just so sweet actually, after all, that your nice get boxer shorts for my brother. That's just really sweet actually. It really made me laugh, really. It was so funny. But that's actually typically her, and that is what I like to experience when seeing my family again. So that's it for these adorable slippers. I still have, naked feet, except for my socks, but never mind. Just gonna put them here. And I traveled with Kylie to a mall, and there I visited an art shop, and I was just having a look for hedgehogs, and I had plenty in that shop, actually. I was so lucky to collect a few before they all sold out, and, well, the very first hedgehog that just took with me right away was this little guy. He's a beanbag, and his name is Freckles. As you can see, he's a really beanbag. And well, these guys were sold out by the time I got back into that shop, because I wanted to pick up some smaller hedgehogs. I took two larger ones with me. Freckles was the first one, and hold on for the second, he's really cute. Here is the second one, and he's really furry, as you can see. This is Domino, and he's actually really furry. Apparently he's a bit based on a pygmy hedgehog, but he has like extremely furry quills, so he's super soft, and very long quills too. I don't really like this, but I still keep it on him. This guy was a bit more expensive, but I just fell for these guys, and it's hard to find plush hedgehogs in the shop, so I was just in love with these two, and I left the smaller ones behind by then. But I got back just to pick up some smaller ones because they had keychains, they had smaller hedgehog plushies too. But all the smaller ones were almost all gone, except from two little white ones that were left. I wanted to pick up the brown ones, but I wasn't so lucky. Apparently they were all sold out already. These beanbags were sold out, so I was quite lucky. I picked up these two. It's hard to see, but one of them is white and the other one has like a very fair, it's barely visible cream color. And, well, this is the darker one, this is the lighter one, so this is Snow. And this is Flake. I thought these were nice names for them. They go so well together. There were three of them, three of those white ones. But I just took two different ones and I left the last one. I think they're really cute, especially because some people do have white hedgehogs as pets, so that's just so sweet. You might just recognize your pet in them. And they're like rather sitting, and they all look so furry. They're really sweet. And I'm really glad that shop had actually so much hedgehogs in stock, because that's hard to find mostly. So these are Snow and Flake. I was super glad I could collect them. My parents also gave me a very nice hedgehog item for Christmas. I really wanted to have this. They got me a hedgehog bed set. So it is a large pygmy hedgehog actually on the front of a bed set. This is a really sweet item. I've never seen it anywhere else. And here you have, apparently it's a very dark colored pygmy hedgehog. And here you have, unfortunately, a large part of the surface is white, which I don't really approve. I wish it was more like a color or something special, maybe flowers or just a hedgehog walking through grass or something. But it's just bold white. But also the cushion looks really nice. So it is really a nice item. So when it comes on hedgehogs, I was very pleased to see the old items that I could collect, and this little one that I received from my parents. So yes, apparently people have been really spoiling me this year, and I feel really grateful about it. And actually there's one more gift I would like to show you. A very special one that really confused me when I found it in my mailbox. I thought it was an item that the seller must have sent with the wrong address on it, but apparently the package was for me, and well, that was a very intense surprise. The package was actually containing these adorable little Star Wars soap you can see here, and they came from my good friend Chris. So let's have a look. So first of all, we have this green Jabba the Hutt, and apparently these are like homemade soaps based on goat milk. So yeah, I'm actually supposed to use them, but I don't really feel like doing so. I want to keep them in my collection, and they smell really well. Oh man, they smell so well. I don't think Jabba the Hutt smells so good in real life. He's all green, and he curls up his tail against his belly. This is the largest one. We have the Millennium Falcon with its gray, whitish color. Also very nice, very well made. This is just sweet. And here you have its owner in carbonate. I have Han Solo in there, which is also a very special soap. Seriously, this is just Han. It says Han. Yeah, sweet. And here you have R2. And one of my faves, the Death Star, of course. It's all a grey black ball. Yes, I do love the Death Star. It's amazing. I don't really know why I love that thing so much. Because it can roll, maybe? And here you have a small little package with an X-Wing, a droid, R2-D2 I believe. And Vader mask in there. And a Stormtrooper. I know it's barely visible in this package, but I didn't pack them out. Apparently, it's a Death Trooper's face. No, it's a regular Stormtrooper. And an X-Wing. So special. So yeah, this is just some special stuff. I really want to keep this in my collection. So I hope these soaps will just carry on for a while. It's just sweet. It's just so sweet. We're gonna put them aside like this. But yeah, it's not the only Death Star you're gonna see tonight, because I would like to get over to the stuff I've been collecting. And I've been traveling with Kylie to my favorite toy shop, my geek store actually in Liège, which is called Toys Planet. And I really love that store. It's tiny, but it has super nice items. Sometimes items that I really would like to collect, but I don't really feel like ordering online. There's Moya. And well, like this, I found some really nice stuff. Yeah, maybe you can help me right now. And sometimes I just get special figures in and special collectibles for the geeks. And when I find my thing in there, well, sometimes I just bring it back. Not always, but that happens. And the adorable item that I found was this adorable Death Star pet bed. I have my clownies in there. I also came across another item. First Penny, Bloody Penny, Smiling Penny. Yeah, you should see in there. You should check this out, Moya. 90s Penny. And the last one is actually one that I came across last time I was there. Here he is. But maybe I can just show you Moya going in here. Come on, get in the bed. So as you can see, it just fits for cats. But it's perfect for plushies. For actually a lot of pets. Like rabbits, guinea pigs, hedgehogs. But I would just suggest, if your pet can't get in and out by himself, just help it and keep it under supervision, because this pet bed is equipped with an anti-slip. I don't really know how you call this, to make sure it doesn't slide away. It doesn't shift or something. And it has a little cushion in there, which I would like to show you, but Moya is sitting on it. So here you have a cushion. It's just on the bottom. And here is the tag. Yeah, do you mind? So as you can see for Moya, and apparently he just likes it in there. So actually you can keep this thing for an ornament, for decoration, for a pet. You can actually, well, I can also use it for the wild hedgehogs that I found in the garden. I just can put them in there. If I would have had this item for Fitch, I definitely would have used it. But they had these in a few months ago, and I really wanted to collect one of those. But I've been waiting and waiting, and actually this one was the last one they had. So I decided to take it with me, and I bought it with some Christmas money. I thought this item was really a must-have for my room. So this is actually how I ended up with the Death Star, which I would never gotten online. And apparently Moya is very pleased with the Death Star. It doesn't even come out. Moya! You want a cushion? Here. See if I can... Sorry. Wait. So it's a bit foldable. It's not that you can... You can also just push this part into the bottom and make it an open air pet bed. There you go, Moya. Just sit on it. Hey, there you go. Mostly it doesn't like to retract himself into holes. Doesn't like to hide. I never got him such a basket before because he doesn't really like it. But he's purring. So I guess he just enjoys. And actually in the plush, the bunch of plush that they had, I came across this little guy here, which was also a nice surprise because I really wanted to collect this guy, but paying like 20 euros for shipping would have been, not very realistic, so it was kind of stupid to do. And he was just there. I recognized him right away when I actually saw his yellow pants and his very furry hair. And, well, I just love this little guy here. He is actually the equivalent of the Maz Kanata plush that I have. I don't even know if I can actually find her. I put her up here, I think, somewhere. All my Star Wars plush, all the special ones that I have. Here she is. So they're just like those little Funko figures. I got Maz Kanata also in that plush basket. And sometimes they just bring those in, and apparently they had Pennywise this time. From the 90s, and I just love his silvery coat. This is a nice little, it's not a very large plush, but it's very detailed. As you see the collar here, and he has like beans in his butt, and he has like really shiny sleeves and a silvery yellow costume, and his hair is not very realistic, but it looks like a pom-pom, so he has like, which is still very fitting. I picked up this little guy before on internet. I really like the resemblance with the character. His bulb-shaped head, and then his furry hair, which was quite realistic. His haircut was pretty realistic. But when it comes actually on his costume and the collar, and well, and also these nice embroidered features, this plush is still very well detailed actually. It's not very large, but it's really well detailed. So I would suggest get both of them, because they really complete each other. This guy does very well when it comes on his face. This guy doesn't so well, but he's still really cute. His nose is well attached, and all his features are embroidered and are really well made. So yeah, this is a little nice plush for my Pennywise plushie collection. These guys. And actually, yeah, this is like the same plush, but from another character. Of another character. I was so enthusiastic when I found him. I just grabbed him, I took him with me. And yes, his haircut isn't also very well finished. Also here, he doesn't have any hair on his head, which is also exactly like the character. Here he does have hair. His haircut looks a bit like a cheerleader pom-pom. But you know, as he's a clown, it's still quite fitting actually after all. Maz. Yeah, I got her too. She's really sweet, and I really wanted to pick her up as a little character. And Moya is very pleased in the Death Star apparently. The last items that I would like to show you are two items that I could purchase on the coast. I came across this adorable little Kermit. As Kermit is so hard to find, I just decided to take him with me also because it was just $3. And he's a baby Kermit, and he's a little keychain. It's gonna be for my collection. It says Muppet Babies Clip-on Baby Kermit. The seller actually took off the tag, and I was like, no, don't take the tag off. I really like it. So yeah, well, there's a nice description on the tag, I prefer to keep it on. Oh yeah, don't put your claws in there. Just lie down. So yeah, this is my little Kermit. And we're actually getting a new SpongeBob DVD. I had a special offer. I could pick one for free, and I took the Boss Baby with me. I have no idea what this movie looks like. I decided to give it a try. It looked funny at first sight, so yeah, well, I decided to have the movie. But actually, after I got this movie, I realized that it would have been less expensive if I would just have taken my SpongeBob DVD instead of this one as well. But yeah, for some reason I was thinking really slow that evening, and that is how I ended up with this DVD. So I'm just gonna watch it right now and see what it's going to be like. I hope it's gonna be a nice movie. So yeah. Just putting my clowns back. Yes, I have been collecting a few Pennywise plushies. I tried to collect them. This is actually the largest one that I ever came across. Trying to collect figures and plushies. So finding this guy was an awesome surprise, actually. The cat disappeared. He is just into the Death Star. He is sleeping into the Death Star. Can you believe it? Never thought he would do this. Now, this was my haul. It was quite a long video. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. And I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. Bye.